Hello everyone, magandang buhay sa lahat. Welcome na welcome po kayo dito sa aking Mathematics Tagalog tutorial. Sa video na ito ay papaliwanag ko po sa inyo about the x and y intercepts of linear equation in two variables. So ano nga po ba ang x and y intercepts and how to determine the x and y intercepts if the given is an equation of linear equation in two variables? And also, how about if the given is a graph? How to determine or how to find the x and y intercepts? So lahat po yan ay papaliwanag ko sa inyo in step by step. To start the lesson, here are some objectives that we're going to discuss in this lesson. Letter A, define and illustrates x and y intercepts. Letter B, find the x and y intercepts given the equation. And letter C, find the x and y intercepts given the graph. So lahat po yan ay papaliwanag ko po sa inyo with illustration and examples in step by step. Okay, so let us define what is x-intercept and what is y-intercept. For x-intercept, it is the point where the line crosses the x-axis. Its point is x0. So what does it mean by x-intercept? So yung x-intercept po is the point of intersection between the line and then the x-axis. Ano po? And the point in ordered pair is x0. Mean to say, ang value po ng y ay 0 and there is a value of x. It can be positive, negative, or 0. Okay. For y-intercept naman, it is the point where the line crosses the y-axis. Its point is 0y. Mean to say, ang y-intercept naman po ay point of intersection between line and the y-axis. At yung point po niya in ordered pair is that 0y. Mean to say, the value of x is equal to 0 and there is a value of y. So again, it can be positive, can be negative, or can be 0. Okay, let me illustrate you using the graph. So, ito po yung ating Cartesian coordinate plane. At as I recall, ito pong horizontal line natin is x-axis at ito pong vertical line natin ay y-axis. At ito pong line na ito, this is the graph of linear equation in two variables. Okay, so yung line po na ito, it crosses the x-axis and also it crosses the y-axis. Now, which one is the x-intercept and which one is the y-intercept based from our graph? So yung x-intercept po yan ay ito po. Itong line na ito, it crosses the x-axis, then the point of intersection is the x-intercept. Okay? And the y-intercept is this point. Why y-intercept? Because the line crosses the y-axis. Okay? So yung point of intersection po nila ay ito po yung ating y-intercept. Now, how to determine the x and y-intercept based from this graph? Okay, subukan po natin kunin muna yung ordered pair ng dalawang points. Okay, so itong point po na ito ay 5, 0. So ang value po ng x ay 5 at ang value po ng y is equal to 0. Kaya the ordered pair of this point is 5, 0. And also this one, x-intercept, ang ordered pair po niya ay 0, 2. So the value of x, 0. Ito pong point ay nakatapat sa x-axis sa 0 at 2 po dun sa y-axis. Now, balikan po natin dito sa x-intercept. So, sabi po natin kanina, x-intercept, ang point po niya ay x0. So, ang y po ay 0. So, ito po yung ating ordered pair po sa x-intercept, 5, 0. Okay? So, tama po ng y or the value of y is equal to 0. And for the y-intercept naman, 0y. Kaya ito po ay 0, 2. Always po, sa y-intercept, ang value ng x po ay 0. Okay? So, here, paano po natin kunin yung x and y intercept? So, ito lang po yon. Ang y-intercept ay 2 because the line crosses the y-axis at point 2. Okay? And for the x-intercept, that is equal to 5. Why? Because the line crosses the x-axis at point 5. Okay? Sa 5 po sa x-axis, kaya ang x-intercept po niya ay 5. Okay? So, yun po yung pagkuha natin ng x and y intercept. Isang number lang po yan. Okay? Ang y intercept po natin dito ay 2 at ang x intercept po natin dito ay 5. Okay, so how about if the given is equation? Y is equal to 2x plus 8. How we determine the x-intercept, and then the y-intercept. So dito po sa ating equation, meron pong form na makikita kaagad natin yung y-intercept. At ang form po na yan is slope-intercept form. Ito po yung y is equal to mx plus b. Notice po sa ating given equation, yung equation po na given ay naka-slope-intercept form. Meaning to say, madali pong hanapin yung y-intercept. Kasi dito sa ating slope-intercept form, ito pong mi slope at ito pong bi, yan po yung y-intercept. Okay, bilugan ko. Meaning to say, kapag ang equation is written to slope-intercept form, then directly we can determine the y-intercept. Kaya dito po sa ating equation, y is equal to 2x plus 8, ito po ay naka-slope-intercept form. So alin po dito yung kanyang y-intercept? Ano po yung b natin dyan? So ang b natin po dyan ay 8 or the y-intercept is equal to 8. How about the x-intercept? Okay? Hindi po natin makikita kaagad dito sa ating equation yung x-intercept. So we need to calculate. At paano nga po ba i-calculate yung x-intercept? And also, pwede rin pong other way, i-calculate din po yung y-intercept. So pareho po sila x and y-intercept na pwedeng i-compute to determine the x-intercept and then the y-intercept. Okay? So, paano? Yan po yung ating next activity. Okay? So, ito po yung ating first activity. We are going to find the x and y intercepts of the following equations below. Ito po yung different equations. Now, we are going to calculate or compute the x and y intercept. Okay, so paano po? Unahin po natin yung number 1. Y is equal to 2x plus 8. So, ilagay ko po dito sa taas. To solve easily the y-intercept, you can write the equation in slope-intercept form. So again, ang slope-intercept form is y is equal to mx plus b, where b is the y-intercept. Okay. So yung ating pong equation, y is equal to 2x plus 8 ay naka slope-intercept form. So here, ano po yung ating x-intercept or y-intercept rather, kasi yung b po is y-intercept. So ang y-intercept po dyan ay ito pong 8. Okay? Mula po dyan sa equation, without doing anything, kita po natin kaagad yung y-intercept kasi yung ating pong equation ay written in slope-intercept form. Now, how about the x-intercept? So yung x-intercept, kailangan po nating i-calculate yan. So paano po? Ganito lang yan. For x-intercept, let y is equal to 0. So di pa po kanina, sa x and y-intercepts, yung ordered pair nila ay 0. Kaya kapag isosolve natin yung x-intercept, yung y ay 0. Kaya let y is equal to 0 and then solve for the x. Okay, so ito po yung ating original equation. Y is equal to 2x plus 8. Again, to solve for the x-intercept, let y is equal to 0. So ito po yung y, yan po yung gagawin nating 0. Okay, so 0 is equal to 2x plus 8. Now, how to compute the value of x here? So yung 8 po ay move natin sa left ng equal sign, plus 8 will become minus 8 or negative 8. Okay, so we have negative 8 equal to copy 2x. Okay, what's next? Ang kailangan po natin ay x only. So may kasamang 2. To remove 2, we are going to divide 2 to both sides of the equation. Okay? Kasi 2 po yung numerical coefficient ng x, kaya 2 po natin i-divide both. And then we can cancel 2. So we have now negative 8 divided by 2, that is equal to negative 4. At ang matitira po sa right ng equal sign ay x na lang. Okay. So what is x is equal to negative 4? Yan po yung ating x-intercept. Okay? So here, pwede po nating i-compute, pwede po nating i-write yung equation para ma-solve po yung y-intercept. Pero all the time, yung x-intercept, kailangan po natin yan na i-compute. Okay, so how about this number 2 example? We have 3y is equal to 6x minus 5. Okay, taas ko po dyan. The equation is not written in slope-intercept form. Y is equal to mx plus b. Kaya, hindi po rekta or directly we can identify the y-intercept or b. Ano po? Kasi ang given po ay 3y is equal to 6x minus 5. So here, another way to calculate the y-intercept is that by applying the rule. Okay, ang unahin po natin na i-compute muna ay x-intercept. Again, yung x-intercept, ang partner po niyan ay 0. Kaya x-intercept, let y is equal to 0. Okay? Substitute natin sa original equation. So, ang equation po natin ay 3y is equal to 6x minus 5. Since we let y is equal to 0, substitute natin ang value ng y is 0. So, 3y means 3 times y, kaya ito po ay 3 times 0, then bring down 6x minus 5. And multiply, what is 3 times 0? That is equal to 0. So, we have now 0 is equal to 6x minus 5. Now, ikakalculate po natin yung x kasi x-intercept yung hinahanap. I-move natin itong minus 5 sa left ng equal sign. So, minus 5, that will become plus 5 or positive 5. Okay, is equal to 6x. Since na-move natin yung negative 5, so 6x na lang po matitira dito. Then, we're going to solve for x. May kasamang 6. So, we are going to divide 6 to both sides of the equation to cancel 6. So, we have now 5 over 6 is our value of x. Okay? Now, can you divide 5 over 6? No, you cannot divide. Okay, so decimal po ang lalabas kapag dinivide natin sa calculator. So, mean to say, no need to divide. No need to write in decimal form. So, pwede na po yung fraction na magiging sagot or yan po yung ating x-intercept. So, the x-intercept of this equation is 5 over 6. Okay, so how about for the y-intercept? Meron tayong x-intercept. So, for y-intercept, ang partner po niyang x is 0. So, let x is equal to 0. So, we're going to substitute from the original equation. 3y is equal to 6x minus 5. At yung x po ay andito po yung x kasama po ng 6x. Okay, so just copy 3y equal to 6, 6, and then ang x po ay 0, kaya 6 times 0 and then bring down again minus 5. So nag-substitute lang po tayo dyan ng x is equal to 0 here. Then simplify, what is 6 times 0? That is equal to 0. So this will become 3y is equal to 0 minus 5. And then remove 0, that will become 3y is equal to negative 5. Okay. Since ang hinahanap po natin ay y, may kasamang pong 3, we're going to divide 3 to both sides to cancel 3. Okay? So we have now y is equal to negative 5 over 3. Can we divide 5 by 3? No, decimal po yan. So hindi na po kailangan i-decimal yan. Okay? So y is equal to negative 5 over 3 or the y-intercept is equal to negative 5 over 3. Okay, so how about this number 3 example? Bilugan ko, number 3 na po tayo. So we have 8x minus 4y is equal to 16. Ito na po yan, tinaas ko po dito. Now, we're going to calculate the x-intercept and the y-intercept. Kapag ito pong equation na yan ay nasa slope-intercept form, again, makikita po kaagad dyan sana yung y-intercept or yung b. Since hindi po yan naka-write in slope-intercept form, hindi po natin pwedeng directly kukunin or makukuha yung y-intercept. Okay, we need to solve the x and y-intercept. Unahin po natin ay for x-intercept, again, kapag x-intercept, ang partner po niyang y is equal to 0. Okay, kaya let y is equal to 0. So let's become from original equation, substitute po natin yung yung y is equal to 0. So 8x minus 4y, kaya 8x minus 4 times the value of y is 0, so 4 times 0, then equal to 16. And then multiply, 4 times 0 is equal to 0. So we have now 8x minus 0 equal to 16. And what is 8 minus 0? So wala na po yan. Okay? So pwedeng pong 8x is equal to 16. Now, we are going to solve for x. May kasamang 8. So we are going to divide 8 to both sides of the equation. Then we can cancel 8 here. So matitira po dito sa left ng equal sign ay x is equal to, what is 16 divided by 8? That is equal to 2. Okay. Now, our x or x-intercept is equal to positive 2. How about naman po yung y-intercept? So, for y-intercept, let x is equal to 0. So, palitan lang po yan. Kapag may y-intercept, x ay 0. Kapag x-intercept, y ay 0. Ganoon lang po yung ating gagawin. And then, substitute to our equation or original equation, 8x minus 4y is equal to 16. So, ang x daw po ay 0. I-substitute po natin sa x dito. So, this become 8x, so 8 times 0 minus bring down 4y equal to 16. And then multiply, what is 8 times 0? That is equal to 0. Okay? Minus 4y is equal to 16. So kapag tinanggal po natin yung 0 sa unahan ng minus 4y, yan po ay negative 4y. Bakit po negative? Kasi minus po kanina yung kanyang sinusundan. Okay? So negative 4y is equal to 16. Ang sinusolve po natin ay y, may kasamang negative 4. So divide negative 4 to both sides of the equation and cancel negative 4. So ang matitira po dito ay y is equal to 16 divided by negative 4. What is the answer? 16 divided by 4 is 4. Then negative po yung isa, kaya ang sagot po ay negative 4. So y here is equal to negative 4 at yung y na yan naman po yung ating y-intercept. Okay? Okay, so how about naman po itong number 4, x plus 4y minus 10 equal 0. So ito po ay naka-general form. How we calculate the x and y intercept. Okay, task ko po dito. X plus 4y minus 10 equal 0. Ang unahin po natin ay x-intercept. Okay? So hindi po natin kaagad directly makukuha yung y-intercept kasi hindi po naka-slope-intercept form ito. Kaya i-compute po natin. So unahin po natin for x-intercept, let y is equal to 0. So palitan lang po yan sila. Kapag x-intercept, y is 0. Kapag y-intercept, x is 0. Ganoon lang po yan. Okay? So from our original equation, substitute natin yung value ng y which is 0. Ito po yung y, 4y. So this become copy x plus and then 4y, ang y is 0, so 4 times 0 here. Then bring down minus 10 equal to 0. So simplify mo natin to. What is 4 times 0? That is equal to 0. So this will become, kapag nawala po yung plus 4 times 0, ito na po, x minus 10. Ito po yan. X minus 10 is equal to 0. Then next po natin yan, to solve for x, move lang po natin itong negative 10 going to the right. So this become, change the sign, x is equal to positive 10. Okay? Kaya po, sa left side siya po ay negative kasi minus. So, ang x po na compute dito na 10, yan po yung ating x-intercept. Okay, so how about for the y-intercept sa number 4? X plus 4y minus 10 equal to 0. So, y-intercept, let x is equal to 0 and then substitute to the original equation. So, x plus 4y, ang x ay 0, kaya 0 plus 4y, copy, minus 10 equal to 0. Okay? Pag tinanggal po natin yung 0, okay lang yan. Kapag yan po ay positive, then as is po, wala na pong sign yung 4y. So, this become 4y and then minus 10 equal to 0. So, i-move natin yung minus 10 sa right side to calculate for the value of y. So, this become 4y is equal to negative 10, magiging positive 10 po siya. Negative kasi minus po yung kanyang sinusundan na sign. Okay, so we have now 4y is equal to 10. Ang sinusolve po natin ay y, may kasamang 4. So divide 4 to both sides of the equation. And then, y is equal to, so y na lang po ang matitira, and then equal to 10 over 4. At pwede po ninyong i-reduce yan sa lowest term. Ano po ang pwedeng i-divide sa 10 at pwede rin i-divide sa 4. Ito po ay 2. Ano po? So, lagay ko dito 2. So, if you're going to get other fraction or the reduced fraction, okay, di-divide lang po natin. What is 10 divided by 2? 5 and 4 divided by 2, 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. So, ang y is equal to 5 over 2. Yan po yung kanyang y-intercept. The y-intercept is 5 over 2. Okay, so let's have another activity, direction. Find the x and y intercepts of the following graphs below. How about naman po, if the given is graph, we are going to determine the x and y intercepts. So actually, na-introduce ko na po sa inyo yung x and y intercept kanina using graph. Okay, so ito po yung ating number 1 graph. Ito po yung ating x-axis at ito po yung ating y-axis. And this is the line representing the equation or the linear equation in two variables. Okay, so this line crosses the x-axis and also it crosses the y-axis. So, yung intersection po ng line at x-axis ay ito pong point na ito. So, lagyan ko po ng marker. Okay? At yung line naman po na ito, intersect niya yung y-axis at this point. Now, kukunin lang po natin yung number sa x at sa y for the x-intercept and y-intercept. Kaya po, ang x-intercept ay 3. Ito pong line crosses the x-axis at 3. Tama po ba? Okay, tama po, 3 ito. At yung y-intercept naman, okay, point of intersection of y-axis and then line. So ito po ay nasa positive 1 kasi nasa taas po ng 0. Okay? Ang x-intercept po natin or y-intercept po natin dyan is equal to 1. Okay, so how about this graph? So yung graph po natin ay rises from left to right yung ating line. Now, at what number does that line or this line crosses the x-axis and crosses the y-axis? So ito pong line na ito ay crosses the x-axis at point 5. So positive po yan. So ang ating pong x-intercept ay equal to 5. At yung y-intercept po natin ay ito po yung ating y-axis. Dumaan po sa point na ito at ito po ay negative 2. Kaya ang y-intercept po natin ay negative 2. How about this number 3 graph? Ang graph po natin ay rises from left to right. At ito pong line na ito crosses the x-axis at this point and this line crosses the y-axis at this point. So this will become, lagyan po natin ng point para medyo mas malinaw yung intersection ng line sa x-axis at dito po sa y-axis. Okay, so paano po natin determine yung x-intercept? Anong number po ang dinaanan ng line? Dito po sa negative 4. Kaya ang x-intercept po natin is negative 4. At yung y-intercept naman po natin ay ito po nasa taas ng origin. So positive, kaya positive 2 po yung ating y-intercept. So y-intercept is equal to 2. How about this number 4 graph? Ito naman po yung ating line. Okay? Again, this line crosses the x-axis and also crosses the y-axis. Okay. Now, how are we going to determine again the x and y-intercept? So, yung line po ay dumaan sa x-axis at point, ito po, negative 5. At sa y-axis naman, ito po ay negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. Or pwede po nating lagyan ng point para hindi po kayo malito. Okay? So, there, the x-intercept, ito po yung ating x-axis, dumaan po sa negative 5. Kaya x-intercept is equal to negative 5. And for the y-intercept, ito po yung ating y-axis, ito po yung ating line. Dumaan po yung line sa point na negative o sa negative 3. Okay? So therefore, yung ating pong y-intercept is equal to negative 3. Okay, to master the lesson, let us try these activities. We have activity A and activity B. Okay, so for activity A, find the x and y intercepts of the equations below. So finding the x and y intercept given the equation. And for the activity B, find the x and y intercepts of the graph below. So paano naman po ulit i-determine ng x and y intercept if the given is graph. Okay, so pwede po ninyong i-post yung video na ito and then try to answer. At pag meron na po kayong sagot, baka pwede naman pong pakishare sa amin by typing your answer on the comment section below. Let's see how you understand the lesson or how you master the lesson. Salamat sa panonood mga anak. I hope that you learn x and y intercept from my discussion. See you on my next video lesson.